All right, so we are going to look at these statements and see what transformations they are true for and always true for. Okay, so the first one says the image and the pre-image are congruent. So that means the image and the pre-image have the same size, sides, and same size angles. So this is true for reflection. It's also true for rotation. It's also true for translation when they slide. When it turns, slides, or flips, the shape stays the same. The only one where they are not congruent is a dilation, where the size of the shape actually changes. Okay, so the image overlaps the pre-image. Well, that could happen for rotation, Rotation, if the center of rotation is on the inside of the shape, but not all rotations is that true for. Same with reflection, depending on where the line of reflection is, but that's not true for all reflections. A translation, if you only slit it a little bit, they still could overlap, but once again, it's not true for all translations. And where you dilate from, you could have an image that overlaps, but not true for all. So this is just not true for all. All right. Okay, the image is larger than the pre-image. Well, the only transformation that we have that changes size is a dilation, but a dilation could get larger or smaller, so it's not true for all dilations. All right, and the same goes here, because the image could be smaller than the pre-image when it dilates, but that's not true for all dilations. The angles in the image and the pre-image are congruent. So the shape of the object does not change in any of the transformations except for dilation. And even in dilation, the angles remain the same, even though the size may change. So this is true for all transformations. It's true for reflection, it's true for rotation, it's true for translation, and it's true for dilation. All right, the corresponding lengths from the point of rotation between the pre-image and the image are preserved. So when you rotate, you don't rotate for any other transformation. So this can only be talking about rotation, but from the point of rotation, the length stays the same for every point. And this is true for all rotations. The image is reduced or enlarged by a scale factor. So the only one where the size changes and it can reduce or enlarge is a dilation. So true for all dilations. And that's example 5.